Bombing, episode 35.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that's it actually.
Yeah.
No one else.
Just the ladies and the gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're only allowed to watch if you identify as a lady or a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Bombing, episode 35. This is a comedy podcast where we talk about stand-up comedy, and talk about living in LA, being open micers,
And bombing a lot.
yeah, a lot, but not as much as we used to bomb.
Yep. And not all the time.
We used to bomb all the time,
Yep.
and now it's just like sometimes.
Yep.
And the bombs aren't as bad now, I've noticed.
No. Because you kind of, we've gotten very good at it.
Yeah.
So if you're up there bombing, instead of like, oh, God.
Yeah.
You kind of just let it wash over you. You're like, okay, I've been here before. I've been in this room before.
Yeah, I can take a bomb,
Yeah.
and so can our audience.
I guess.
35 technically.
Technically.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 35. Let's start by talking about how amazing of a weekend we had last week. One of the most fun weekends I've ever had in my life, I think.
The perfect weekend. It was great. I had my show Thursday night that went very well.
Mm-hmm.
But I found it not like boring to be there. I had an awesome time there. Please have me back. Please book me again.
I need stage time.
But like all the it was like an 8-9 minute set, something like that. And so everything that I did on that set, I'd been doing for like 4 months. It was all like there wasn't like that pop of like, oh, this is new, like this is working.
Yeah.
And like it did well, but like I was so ready to like after this be like, all right, this chunk on the shelf,
Put it on the shelf.
new stuff.
Shelf time.
Shelf time, which is very fun because the mics that we're going into this upcoming weekend, I've got some new kind of
Good.
dicey ones. We'll see how they
Good.
go.
I like putting shit on the shelf.
Yeah.
I like putting stuff on the shelf and just sort of revisiting it later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've done some bits where I'll put them on the shelf, and then I'll try my new shit. And once I get, comfortable with the new shit, I'll kind of put that on the shelf. But then while I'm looking at the shelf, I'm like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is it?
You blow all the dust off.
Yeah, and I'm like, what is this great bit I forgot about?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's good. After your show, we went to Cantor's.
Love Cantor's.
Love going to Cantor's.
Oh, it's my favorite restaurant here.
Dude, that pastrami Reuben. Shit.
Yeah.
Those Cadillacs.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. Cadillac margaritas.
Yeah. Very good. It's a very good spot to end. Like if you have like a couple late night spots.
Yeah.
Rolling over to Cantor's.
That's right.
Beautiful. And then the morning after that, we went golfing
That's right.
out near Pasadena.
Played 18.
Yeah, that was very fun. Very cool
Smoked
little
cigarettes.
course.
Drank beers.
Yeah, dude. Nothing's cooler than a golf day because it's like it's just like 4 hours of just bullshit.
Mhm.
Just
Hacking at grass.
losing golf balls,
Smoking cigarettes. Deleting beers.
deleting them, dude.
We deleted some beers.
Yeah, man. Wiped them off the face of the planet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like the perfect weekend. It's like
Yeah.
a nice show, a good dinner, and then like a round of golf on your Sunday.
Yeah. And Wednesday, we went to the Comedy Store. The day before that.
Yeah, but we always do that.
Yeah.
It's like a tradition now.
Such a great weekend.
It's like a reward. Also, speaking of the Comedy Store, our good friends over at the Sunset Heights podcast, who hang out with us at the Comedy Store, just released episode 2 and 3, or is it just 2?
They're on 4.
They're on 4.
Yeah, they released 4 today.
Oh, nice. All right.
Episode 4, baby.
Yeah, keep it going. Go check them out. It's Sunset Heights. They're on Spotify. It's our good friend Luke Walls and Tom Kelly.
They're getting better, man. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining.
We'll be on there soon. He was talking to us about it, and I'm like really excited, but also it's like I'm a little nervous because we've done 35 at this point, 35 podcasts.
But this is like our podcast.
Yeah, and it's our apartment. I edit, so I kind of control what kind of goes in.
Mm-hmm.
If we slip up and say something horrible, I can just go, that's not going in.
Yeah.
And also they click record and don't click record again until like an hour and a half. Like they just go like no cuts.
Yeah.
we like to cut it up.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right too, but
Yeah.
it'll be kind of interesting.
Yeah, it'll be kind of a change of pace. That'll be nice.
Yeah, being on a pod that's like someone else's. We've never done that before, so
That's another milestone.
yeah, it is.
2022. This year has really been a year full of like milestones. We're starting to come up to the beginning of the end of it. And like, dude, this time last year we were doing like 1-2 mics a week.
Yeah.
We didn't have a podcast. We hadn't been up at the Comedy Store or
We
the
didn't.
Improv or anywhere else.
We didn't have any friends.
No, we didn't really know anybody. And then look at them go. Look at us now.
That's right.
So, clink.
Yeah, it's been a good year.
Yeah, I'm excited about heading into next year with a little bit of steam. You know what I mean? It's not like starting up the machine. It's like it's like pressing down the gas going forward.
Yeah.
We kind of have a sense of like what we're supposed to be doing now.
2022. I mean, it's only September. It's not close to the end of the year yet,
But we're getting there, you know.
but like this year was starting the machine for sure.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
We were talking about like the Queen dying earlier.
Yeah.
You know, like every news outlet, they all like said the exact same thing. They were like the Queen died peacefully in his sleep.
They like this. The news likes to say that when anyone dies.
Yeah.
They went peacefully.
They went peacefully. It's like, how do you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know she didn't like shit herself and then get lit on fire and fall out a window and like that's how she died? You have no idea.
Yeah, because most people die like alone in their bed. I think.
Sure.
When in that circumstance,
Yeah, but some people
they went peacefully.
Some people die in a house fire, like yanking at a door, like please.
Yeah.
That's not very peaceful.
And even if she didn't die peacefully, they would lie. And
They just say it. Yeah, no way they tell you the truth.
She died peacefully.
Yeah, just trust us peacefully.
She was lying in bed like this and said goodbye now.
Yeah, instead of like throwing up blood on the side of the white covers. Kill me! I'm so old.
She tripped, hit her head on the corner of a counter.
Yeah,
And then
Something
threw
awful,
up and shit herself and
she died peacefully at Balmoral Castle.
knocked a candle over and now she's on fire and
Yeah.
she's running, screaming, "I am in so much pain."
Yeah.
Flips over a balcony and fucking falls 2 floors. Doesn't die there though. She keeps running around. Somebody please help me.
Yeah, see, that's not dying peacefully.
No.
But look, I'm glad the Queen died peacefully, though.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Allegedly. Because dying violently would kind of... I don't know, that'd be kind of tight. Like, whenever I go, I kind of want to know it's like happening.
Yeah, I want to die like... I want to know I'm dying.
I want to be in like a plane crash where they're like, everyone's like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, here it comes.
I'm about to die.
Oh, this is it. This is like the last cool... All right, let's go.
Yeah, I've always thought about death like you only die one time.
Yeah, so it's like you want to know, it's like the last great human experience. So you want to, like, when you want to see it, like, and recognize.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh, this is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, this is it.
I want to be riding a motorcycle and I'm just like flying down a road and then out of nowhere a car like veers right in front of me and I get like a split second I go, this is it. and then I die because I just know.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I got shit. You just get clipped.
Yeah, you only get to die one time.
Because you know what's lame is like is like, and like everyone you've ever loved is like around you in the bed, and you're like, bleh. And you just go.
Yeah, that's lame.
not cool.
I know. I want it to hurt.
Yeah.
I want it. I don't want to go peacefully.
Yeah.
I want to die, fucking aggressively.
Yeah, like, dude. Okay, top 5 ways to die.
Okay.
You're the on the office level that the plane of 9/11 hit.
Yes.
Like you're the first person the tip of the plane like hit when it allegedly hit those towers. You know, that's because then you see it. You're like, oh, and you're like, well, I'm not that fast down the stairs,
That's
and
right.
you're holding your coffee with some papers, and you're like, damn, what does the craziest thing of all time happens?
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Dying in 9/11.
Top 5 ways to die.
Top 5 interesting. I'm not going to say cool.
Not coolest, but interesting.
Interesting ways to die. And specifically on the second tower, because you're like at the top floor of the second tower. This was someone's life.
Yeah.
and death.
Yeah.
This was someone's life. They saw the plane hit the first tower,
Yeah.
and they went, "Holy shit!
That's crazy.
Oh my
dude.
god! I'm glad I'm not in that tower." What do I do? It's the second tower.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh my god! Oh fuck! Well, at least the buildings are strong." They see the other tower go,
Yeah.
and they go. He just goes, "This one's probably gonna go."
Yeah.
And he probably just goes, "I'm just kind of fucked." So he just stares out the window, and then he starts to see Lower Manhattan just like
Get a little closer.
closer and closer because he falls.
Yeah.
If you're above it, and then he just goes like, "This is fucking crazy."
Crushed by a whole building.
Blackout.
Yeah.
That
interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Dying in space. Interesting.
I don't think we haven't lost a person like in space. Going up and going down, we fucked up twice.
That's true.
But like in space, there's never been like a
Yeah.
like a twirly guy into the distance. There's
You're
never
right.
been that.
There hasn't been that yet. That would be cool though, or interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I think that would be the most terrifying way when like you're twirling off like a twig in space, and they're like, we can't get you, and then no,
Beep,
because
beep, beep, low oxygen, beep, beep.
Yeah, and your comms go out, and you're just sitting there like spinning
But it's silent.
Yeah, and then every like half rotation, you like see the Earth again. You're just like, damn, fuck, this is it, dude.
Oh shit. Oh, this is a bummer.
You know,
Dying in space would be interesting.
It's almost the same.
That's two.
That's two. But here's a curveball, because it's almost the same thing, but for some reason it's worse. If you and like your crew got sunk in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean, and they were like, shit's fucked, engines don't work, this is it, we're all gonna die. You want to pass around the pistol?
Yeah.
Why? Because that sucks.
Yeah,
That's
that
awful.
sucks.
But like spinning off into the nothingness of space is like kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Fuck.
You're just like underwater.
Dying at sea is interesting.
Yeah.
That's 3.
Yeah, dying.
At sea, like going down with your ship.
Yeah.
Like you have a ship and a crew.
Yeah.
And you hit a fucking rock.
Or the Kraken eats part of your ship.
And you just go, I'm going down with my ship and crew.
Dude, there are ships out there at like the bottom of the ocean, and like no one knows what happened to them.
Yeah. Like 40,000 feet deep.
Yeah, some wife just got like a cursive letter, a parchment in the mail, and it was like, your husband died on the HMS what? Who cares?
Wow.
And he was sitting there going down. He's like, no one's gonna know about this. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Shit.
It's an interesting way to die.
Plane crash is interesting too.
Yeah. What do we cover? 9/11.
9/11 is probably the number one.
Yeah.
That'd be not awesome.
Awesome, but interesting. Floating off into space.
Yeah, dying in space at sea.
At sea.
Like having to walk the plank. You know.
Oh, dude.
That would suck. That would fucking stink.
That's not even interesting because they made people do that a lot, right? That was like common. They were like,
Yeah, you used to walk the plank.
yeah, they would tie you to a cannon and then just like toss the cannon over.
Or like the mob would do concrete shoes.
Oh yeah.
You just
Blah, 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 blah,
sink
blah.
to the. Oh, that would suck. That would actually suck. That would suck.
Yeah, that's not top 5.
No.
That stinks.
That would suck.
That's a shitty way to die.
Okay. Okay. I want to say dying in a plane crash, but not like a jetliner. Not like a United 737 crashes in a field. No, like a P-51 Mustang dogfight. Like a fucking dogfight.
Okay. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Like like a plane crash, but it's a dogfight.
Going down with a little bit of valor.
And you go, and you're
A little
like,
bit of not stolen valor.
that's right.
Earned valor.
Earned valor.
Yeah.
And you're in a fucking dogfight, and you lose, they hit your wing, and you're spiraling down towards Earth, and you're going, fuck, I have like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Silent.
that's earned. That's some earned valor right there.
Blackout.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
yeah, it's kind of cool.
Or interesting.
Yeah, maybe not cool, but interesting.
It is interesting.
It is interesting.
I see a lot of those movies of like, where like a military guy like jumps on a grenade to save another dude,
Yeah.
and then he just fucking.
Yeah.
That moment must be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because like
you have 3 seconds.
him and like 4 of his buddies are in a little hut, and he sees a grenade fly in, and everyone instantly looks at each other and they go,
Who's it gonna be?
"Fuck! There's a grenade!" But before the sentence is even, one guy just goes, "Whoa!" and lands on it, and then, I mean, that fucking moment to just be like, "I'm jumping on the grenade."
Yeah,
That's interesting.
that's very interesting. That's an interesting way to go. I was thinking, like sharks.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like because that's so not like humans weren't meant to like be swimming around out there.
No.
And so like you come up and like a shark takes off like your whole left leg, and then you're sitting there swimming around and the salt water is like stingy, you know?
Oh, it's stingy.
Yeah, it's stingy. And then like you kind of like dip your head underwater or whatever, and you see him coming back, and you're like, I can do nothing about this.
Dude, the shark grabs your fucking side, your
just-
rib cage.
Yeah, chomp.
And you feel the power of a shark. That would suck.
That actually that's top 5 shittiest way to die, a shark attack.
Or like a lion, like a lion fucking takes a chunk out of your fucking hip, and then it just sits there chewing on your hip while like pinning you down, just like.
Yeah,
That would kind of suck.
that would kind of suck. Another interesting way to die would be like not like cool, you know. I'm just saying interesting.
Yes.
Would be like if you were like the guy that saw the nuke coming.
Yeah.
And you knew it was headed to like your block, like
Yeah.
it was gonna detonate like on your sidewalk where your house is.
You saw the Enola Gay flying over,
Yeah.
and you heard the.
Yeah. And you saw and you were like, well, that's kind of weird because like they didn't know what a nuke was. I'm talking about like right now,
Yeah,
like missiles. China sends some missiles to Los Angeles,
Yeah.
and they land like on our. They're coming towards like our street, and we're just like, oh, because like you can't run.
Oh,
You're just like,
man.
oh, dude, that's like totally a nuke, man.
Yeah.
And then just just white and nothing.
Fuck.
That'd be interesting.
That would be.
Just as like for your last experience, because a handful of people only get to experience that once.
Yeah.
So that's unique,
Yeah.
you know.
I would want to see the nuke in the distance, but still be close enough for it to incinerate me.
Yeah.
Like to where it goes, and it's just my bones standing there.
Yeah.
And then my bones collapse.
Yeah. Dude, if the nukes start flying, they better hit like our apartment because I don't want to be around after that. That's really shitty.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I always think not cool. I keep wanting to say the word cool. Interesting is a dude who jumps like from a skyscraper, because he's on the skyscraper, right? I mean, just this moment, which you can't even explain because they always die. Standing on a skyscraper, a tall building, and then they go, "I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this," and then they go like, maybe I shouldn't do it.
Well, that happened on 9/11, you know, like guys were up there and
Yeah.
and they were like, there's no stairs, and
Yep.
and they were like, there's a lot of fire and smoke, and they
Yep.
were like,
Should I do it? Should I not do it? When you're standing up there, there's got to be like a lot of like, I shouldn't do it, but I kind of think I'm gonna.
you're making a lot of calculations,
Yeah,
a lot
you're
of
like,
a lot of fourth quarter calls.
You're
there.
like, shit. And then you like they have to like do like a fake one, and they're like,
Yeah.
no,
yeah,
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. No, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. And then they do it, and I bet their first thought is like, I wish I didn't do that.
yeah.
That has to be their first
Yeah.
thought. Is
And it sucks the higher the building because the longer you have to be like, man, if I had just not done that
Yeah.
splat.
yeah. But if I were to do that, I would want a tall building because I want to just like free fall and enjoy it. Not enjoy it, but
Dude, come on, you can enjoy it.
not enjoy it, but like that's sad that the second they jump off, they're like, shit, this was a mistake.
Yeah, this was too high.
And then they're falling, man. And they're like, I bet most people like black out and die before they hit the ground because of that. I bet your brain just gives up in that moment.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
yeah,
that's
it's
a
gonna be
moment
nuts.
that's so intense.
Yeah.
Like that's a moment where you're like, I can't even explain how intense of a moment that must be. I bet most people die from like shock before they hit the ground.
I don't know. I think most people splat.
Yeah?
Yeah. They just go.
That would be worse.
Yeah.
Because then you're like 10 feet from the ground, and you're like, this is... That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. Bottom 5 ways to die: killing yourself. That's gay.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's lame and gay, dude.
That's pretty selfish.
Yeah, suicide is not badass.
No, it's really not. But, like, yeah.
But being on the floor that the plane hit in 9/11, that's kind of badass.
I mean, it's once in a history.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts. Gas chambers at, like, Auschwitz? Auschwitz?
No, that's super shitty.
No, I know it's shitty, but it's like, you're like, holy shit, I'm here.
No, because they didn't know. They didn't tell them.
You're right, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah, that's super shitty. They told them
Is it interesting, though?
Not when you're in it.
No, not really.
That's just super shitty. That's
Yeah.
that's like below shitty.
Yeah. Now I'm just upset. We shouldn't
Shouldn't have gone down this dark path.
This is
man.
kind of a dark... I mean, it started out cool.
Yeah.
I want to say that this started out interesting.
Yeah.
We were talking about, like, oh, wouldn't it be crazy if... But now it's yes. Now thinking back, it's really all just sad ways to die. Because dying is sad.
Another interesting way to die. You know how they used to tie all 4 of your limbs to 4 different horses?
Yeah.
And like in the Middle Ages,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd have them just sprint.
Yeah.
Because you know there's some slack on that rope, so you have like 2 or 3 seconds where
Yeah.
they're like yeah, and they start running, and you're like,
And the rope's going...
yeah, and you're just like,
Any second.
what the? Oh, no limbs.
Ah, fuck, man.
Yeah, that'd be shitty.
Yeah, I think just dying is shitty. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of what we... I think that's kind of where this conversation led to.
To wrap this up, dying is shitty.
Yeah.
But there are more interesting ways to leave
Mm-hmm.
than we thought.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had this discussion. I think we learned something from it.
I'm gonna make a drink.
Okay,
That's how this conversation went.
that's fair. I don't want to die any of those ways.
You know what's never taken off?
What's that?
You know how like everyone's like hey, you shouldn't food shame somebody
Okay.
because all food's equal now. You know what I mean?
I never heard this part.
Well, it's like the same thing as like you shouldn't like body shame someone.
Okay.
You know, people. That's like
Yeah.
You should be compassionate. You
Yeah.
shouldn't. You shouldn't like.
Idiots like to think that.
Yeah, you shouldn't tell people that they're eating too much and not exercising.
Yeah, you shouldn't look at an obese person and be like, your body's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you should do that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you should be like, your body's great. You know what's
Sure.
never taking off? Is like alcohol shaming.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, you're drinking too much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I don't care how woke you are. No one's gonna get on board with like a dude that like lost his job and has like 60 UIs. Like, no, he's fine,
Yeah.
just the way he is.
He's fine.
That's never happening.
He's great.
Yeah, he's fine just the way he's sitting there with a red nose, like
Yeah.
crying every night.
Ugh.
Hey, he's allowed to drink as much as he wants.
He's fucking homeless and like,
Yeah.
shooting heroin. Hey, don't heroin shame him.
Don't box shame this man.
He's fine.
Yeah, that's never taking off because all of your buddies will be like, "Hey, dude, you need to chill a little bit."
Yeah.
And even amongst like the wokest of the woke people, none of them are gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna shame you for that. That's a tad much."
Yeah. I don't think any of that woke shit is real.
Yeah.
It's just not real if you don't care and you don't give a shit.
Well, also it's like you don't see it like here, you see it here, you see it in LA, like on like boots on the ground, but like everywhere else, like people are just regular, like
Yeah.
they just want to get to work and like
I don't even see it in real life,
they're like,
dude.
dude, gas is.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, you never see that shit in real life. You just see it on fucking Instagram or YouTube or some news channel that sucks. Like, you don't see that shit in real life.
It's almost like an internet thing.
Yeah.
Like if you weren't on the internet, you wouldn't know that. Like, I don't know. it's cool to chop your dick off or something. You don't see it in real life.
Yeah, if you weren't on the internet, you wouldn't know that there's fucking a million genders now.
Mm-hmm.
You just see people, and you would just go, "Oh, this one's a little strange. This one's weird. Hey, this one has boobs but has man features. That's odd, but that's none of my business." And you just keep. That's how people used to be. You just mind your own business.
Mm. Also, you know what's never happened and will never happen?
What's that?
Is I'm just sitting like in the checkout line at Ralph's, just like getting my groceries, and someone comes up and yells at me like,
Yeah.
"You're transphobia."
Yeah.
That never happens to anybody, to a single person.
No.
And that's what certain people would like you to believe. You know, that this is like, oh, this is a huge problem. I'm getting harassed every time I go out the door. It's like, are you?
Yeah.
Or are you just making this up in your head?
I think they're making it.
You know? Just some mad dude is just like, oh, I can't even go to the grocery store without a trans person talking to me. It's like, dude, what?
Yeah.
I think
You know how many trans people talk to me? Zero.
Zero. I think you're the problem, dude.
Yeah.
I think maybe you need to chill out like a little bit.
Here's the truth.
Take like a morsel of chill pill.
That's right. Nobody talks to anybody. No one talks to me.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking talks to me. And if they do...
Anymore.
If they do...
Try going to a store without a mask fucking year ago, but whatever.
Yeah. If they do talk to me, it's just, hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know where the thing is? Oh, yeah, it's right over there. Oh, good. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's every conversation I ever have.
Another
and I
thing-
don't know if that's because I'm cool and
Yeah.
I'm right in the head, or I don't know, but like all this dumb internet woke shit doesn't happen in real life to me.
No one. I've never been like, hey, where's like the? I'm looking for like onions. What do you think about Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know why? Because those people can't hold down jobs.
No. Oh yeah, all those people are doomed to live like a normal life.
Yeah.
But they doom themselves.
Yeah,
Those people are fucking idiots. Those people who that thing
Resonates with.
is their whole personality.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all they are. They're not like they have nothing else deeper to them as a person. They're just that's who they are. They're a nuisance. They're a fucking. I don't even know what they are, but they're not. They're not a person, a human being.
Yeah, with like thoughts and emotions.
Yeah, that contributes to society.
Yeah, because dude, when you have a job, you know, or multiple jobs, there's no like room for any of that.
Nope.
This isn't like a hot take or anything. I think most people like agree with that. But it's like, dude, it's like I have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have work tomorrow.
But what about trans bathrooms?
Do you understand how expensive this shitty apartment is?
I get paid $15 an hour.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
Sure, fine, whatever.
If you have to shit, you have to shit.
Yeah.
Open up 1,000 bathrooms. I don't care.
I don't care. More bathrooms, the better.
Yeah, I'll shit in all of them. I don't give a shit.
I don't want to shit my pants in public.
No.
Sure.
I think everywhere should be a bathroom. There should be 10 bathrooms in every place. Name them what you want. I don't care. I'll use any one. Because apparently to your rules, it doesn't matter. You can't go in the trans bathroom. I'm trans now. But this is the Asian trans men bathroom. I'm an Asian trans man. I don't care.
Hey, do you guys have a bathroom for octopus guys?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
octopus guy.
That's okay. That's down the hall. That's about 2 miles down the hall.
Okay.
The bathroom hall.
Yeah.
You'll go about 2 miles down this hallway
Okay.
of bathrooms.
Okay.
And it'll be room number 873.
Okay, go on.
That's the octopus room bathroom hall.
Just hold on. Let me ask you a few questions. Is the toilet in there like a regular toilet that people shit in all the other rooms?
So it is.
Oh, so it's just the same thing with a weird like sign on it.
That's right.
That's crazy.
That's right. But you got to walk 2 miles. I think every restaurant should have a 2-mile long corridor
of all the different
of
restaurants.
bathrooms. And it should be just like, and at the front should just be normal people.
Yeah, I was gonna ask who's at the very end. Because dude, if
Me
you're
and you,
dude, if you're
men and women,
dude, if you're at like an Arby's, that could get dicey.
Yeah.
Like if you're like I'm a dolphin now, and
that's so far.
that's a 30-minute walk. No dolphin folks are eating at Arby's.
Nope. The first bathroom, it should be a woman's bathroom. Because that's how it's always been.
Yeah.
The women's bathroom has always been closest. And then it's a man's bathroom. then it's a trans bathroom, whatever. And then it just keeps getting worse and horrible and
stranger and stranger.
yeah, just horrible down this.
Which let's be clear, it's a 2-mile stretch of bathrooms with increasingly sillier signs on the front of them, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's all that is.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But hey, we include everybody.
Hey.
And today, I mean, our apartment, the bombing apartment, has a bathroom for anybody.
Yeah, man.
We really do.
Yeah.
We don't have multiple bathrooms. We have one bathroom,
Yeah.
but we just have like a million signs on the door. If you look at our bathroom door, we have like 30 signs on the one door that makes the one bathroom accessible to all people.
Also,
I think that's what they should do.
Also,
they should make one bathroom that's this bathroom accepts everybody. Who cares?
But
Take a shit and throw up.
but also, dude, flip it the other way. All right.
Yeah.
Like if you were like, hey, there's only one bathroom here. You have to shit. Like it's a problem. Like
Been there.
Like the clock is ticking, and then they're like, that's fine. Are you a frog man?
Yeah.
Do you identify as frog person?
No, I'm not a frog person, but I have to shit.
Dude, you can't go through the fake door then. Dude,
I have to shit.
No, but
I have to shit.
But you're not the right... you don't match the thing,
Okay,
though.
what does it say on the door? What does it say on the door?
Only frog people can go
Okay, then I'm that. Then.
Oh, well, then go right
Oh,
ahead.
thanks.
It's just like an extra needless... Like, dude, hey.
Yeah.
Let the people shit.
You know what's crazy? You know how many times, like, I've been at somewhere, who cares, and the men's bathroom is like occupied, and I've just gone to the women's bathroom and pissed. Because it doesn't. You don't get arrested.
Yeah.
You don't. By the time a cop shows up, you're gone.
Yeah.
I've shit and pissed in women's bathrooms with women in there multiple times.
Yeah.
So many times.
Yeah.
Too many times.
That's a lot of times.
Just because, dude, if I have to fucking go, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And by the time there's any consequences, I'm gone.
You're gone, exactly.
I don't think that there's like a men's bathroom and a women's bathroom. It's like that's fair. That's more than fair. It's necessary. That's more than fair. That's how it should be, right? A men's bathroom and a women's bathroom. But since there's all this, but a trans I guess it's just chaos now. So I'll shit and piss wherever the fuck I'd like.
I mean, it's LA. You can shit and piss in the street if you want.
Mm-hmm. You can. I've seen it.
I mean, look, first of all, a toilet. What the hell is that, you know?
It's a bowl.
Actually, it's a throne, which goes back to, ancient medieval hierarchies. Where the king sits on the throne.
That's right.
And what the bloody hell does that mean, And you sit there and you dump.
That's right.
You get evil out of your body. Tyranny.
That's right.
Tyranny out of your body.
What comes out and lands in the bowl? Tyranny.
Tyranny. Absolute tyranny. And that's not something to be taken lightly.
No, it is not. But you don't want that tyranny in you. It's crucial. It's necessary.
And you know who does not stock proper amounts of toilet paper in their bathrooms? A tyrant.
A tyrant.
A tyrant.
You don't want to be a tyrant. Mm-mm. That's not necessary. If you need to shit or piss, it is necessary.
Look, listen, Ed.
That you get it out.
Look, everybody shits and pisses, okay? But you know what is that? It's a great analogy for life, for God's sake.
If you break it down.
But if you really break it down, at the end of the day, what is necessary is that you wipe your own ass. And that's the bloody truth. That's what the globalists don't want to tell you.
And every time I think about it, it gets me so bloody worked up. Because, a lot of young men, they hear me say, you need to wipe your own ass. And it resonates, A lot of young men, they don't. They don't have someone in their life Who tells this to him? But it's necessary.
It's necessary. That's why Trudeau, this little dictator, he's trying to ban toilet paper, and what bloody good will that do?
Lead to tyranny.
Dude, we give that guy a bad rap. I love that. I love that dude.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson, man.
Yeah.
He rocks.
Just him doing any subject is like a guaranteed laugh.
Yeah.
He's got to talk kind of like a fairy, and then
You just talk like this.
you just go like this.
And you say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah. I don't even know what we were talking about.
Yeah, me neither. I think shitting and pissing, something
I got
like that.
super into that Jordan Peterson fucking thing. Can you take your phone off the table? Sorry. It just keeps, like, buzzing.
Yeah, it's because I'm popular, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I got buddies, man.
Yep.
I got friends.
What's that like?
In low places.
Dude.
Where the whiskey runs
And the
beer
chases
my blues away. But I'll be okay.
I forgot the next part.
Fuck. All right. No, my buddies are just texting me about the Titans shitting the bed against the Bills. We lost so hard.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
The Titans lost to the Bills today?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? That's my team. I mean, that's my home team.
Yeah.
They lost?
Yeah, dude.
What can I do?
Nothing. You can't, like, do anything about it. You just gotta, like, you just watch it.
Well, so they lost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what can I do, right?
Not. You're. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, they lost, and I'm a fan of the team.
Yeah.
Let me help. What can I do?
Nothing.
Seems a little unfair.
You don't like sports, do you, Ryan? You're not a big fan of sports.
I like sports, but not, like, really.
Okay.
I like the Nashville Predators
Yeah, me too.
hockey team.
Yeah.
And I really like the Nashville Predators.
Yeah.
And I just like the Titans because they're from Nashville.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, they're the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't, like, watch sports except for the Predators.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
I don't know. I'm just doing a bit.
All right. You seen that trailer for the new
What trailer, Hayden? Sorry. I just seemed too serious. Hold on. Sorry. Go again.
maybe we just take a sig break and then start.
No. I'm chilling. We still got pops. Let's go. All right. And we're back.
We are back.
I low-key kind of like the smell of cigarettes.
Yeah.
It kind of just brings me back to, like, high school, and I don't know, it's just nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ooh, that smell. What's that song? Who wrote that song?
Leonard Skinner did.
You know, if Harry Potter wrote that song, it'd be like, ooh, that spell. I'm just saying. If he wrote the song, that is how it would go.
If a guy, if a guy like from the 1950s wrote that song, it'd be like, "Ooh, that's swell,
dude." You know,
what else?
if a dude on a farm who just struck water wrote that song,
Yeah.
he'd go, "Ooh, that well," right? I think that's what he would say.
Dude, if I was if me in high school taking a Scantron test, with like ABCD answers, wrote that song, it'd be like, I can't tell.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell. Even better if a dude who had a great poker face wrote that song. He'd go, "Ooh, that tell." That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, that's something. When you're
Okay.
when like you're driving down the road and you really need gas,
Uh-huh.
and you pull into a gas station.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, that shell.
That's
You know?
if they wrote that song.
Yeah, if Dutch Royal Shell composed that music, yes, that's probably what they do.
That tracks. That tracks. If like a priest around noon in the afternoon wrote this song,
Yeah.
he'd be like, "Ooh, that bell! Ring that bell, baby!"
If a different more shady priest wrote that song, he'd be like, "Please don't tell." Please.
Please, please don't tell. You know, if a snail, if a snail
wrote a Leonard Skinner song.
wrote that song,
Yeah.
he'd probably go, "Ooh, that shell."
See, that's shell twice. You're kind of just
Yeah, but it's different. It kind of works.
You're kind of just like stepping on my material
It
there.
kind of works, you know.
I don't know. I think gas stations are more relevant to people than like snail life. But that's a good one.
I think it adds up.
Yeah.
Now I'm just trying to.
Speaking of oil and gas, you know, like a big Texas oil conglomerate, you know,
Okay, yeah.
like a Texas oil man, you know, he finds a good deposit of oil and he's excited. He goes, "Ooh, that shale."
Dude,
Shale's a stretch. I'll give you that.
That's-
Shale is a stretch.
that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
You know when they're
Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
you know when like Steve Irwin.
Mm-hmm.
I was pausing trying to think of his name.
Yeah.
You know when Steve Irwin is like doing an episode about snakes,
Mm-hmm.
and he's sitting there, he's like, "Crikey, mate, oh that tail," because
Before he got struck by the stingray
yeah,
tail.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly, yeah. And then he was like, "Ooh, that tail."
That's
Ooh,
right.
ooh.
That's probably his last words.
Yeah.
You know, if a prisoner wrote that song, it'd probably just go something like, "Ooh, that cell." It'd probably go like that. Or if a scientist wrote that song, those both work.
But prisoner or scientist.
Yeah, prisoner or scientist.
The two social strata of what you can be.
that equal the word cell somehow.
Yeah, somehow that worked. That
Yeah.
tracks. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
You,
Oh, we're still doing this.
I got a few more.
Okay, good. Let's hear
I
it.
just thought of one.
Let's hear it.
You know when like you're doing construction on your house and you're trying to replace like some shingles on the roof, and then you slip on the ladder and you're like, "Ooh, I fell." Oh, dude, this is so dumb. This might be the stupidest conversation happening
That's pretty stupid.
in the world right now. Wow.
This is pretty stupid.
It's pretty dumb. Hey, you know when you're sitting down on a Friday night with like a bag of popcorn,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm looking for a really good movie to throw on,
Yeah.
and you're like, you know what I haven't seen in a while
What's that?
is Braveheart,
Yeah.
and you turn it on, and then like the first couple scenes go by, and then you're like, ooh, that's Mel.
That was a bit of a long run.
Mel, yeah. There was a lot of runway on
but
that.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, Mel's good.
That is Mel.
Yeah,
Because it is.
yeah, it is.
I mean,
you know when you're doing your hair in the morning,
yeah.
and you're sitting there, and you're like, "Ma'am, it doesn't really look good."
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I need to figure out a way to make this look better.
Yeah.
And you swing open the mirror to the medicine cabinet,
Uh-huh.
and you go, "Ooh, that's gel."
Ah.
You know?
Gel.
Yeah, hair gel.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about gel.
yeah. See, gel. People sleep on gel.
I do. You know, if a sinner wrote this song,
A sinner,
a sinner.
someone that sinned,
His whole life.
that goes against the word of Almighty God.
That's right.
Our Lord Jesus Christ.
Ooh, that's hell.
I got sent to hell.
Ah, shit.
I think I think we burned all that.
I think that's kind of all of the things.
Yeah. That's all the clever, dumb shit we can figure out for that song.
If a guy who liked shouting wrote that song, ooh, that's yell. I think that's the last one.
Yeah, me too.
That wasn't even that good.
Nah.
It's a lot of bit ideas. This is when I was using this as my fucking on stage notes.
Yeah.
Way too big, by the way.
Yeah, I'm glad I've graduated down to like the smaller notepad.
Yeah.
Also, I've gotten to a point where I can just write down like a word or like a couple of words, and then like I'll have the bit in my head.
Yeah, that's the best. Not the best.
Yeah, instead of needing like bullet points and like, oh, what if I forget that? It's like you've done it so many times that
Yeah.
you're like, nah, I got it.
Now we got those tiny notepads.
Yeah, they're like that big.
Where we straight up just write one word, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's the joke. And it's, we're close to the point where we don't really need that, even the tiny notebook anymore.
I went on I think I went on that last show with like a tiny like this big sheet of paper with
Yeah.
a couple of like bullet points.
Yeah.
I didn't really look at it.
No, you didn't.
You know?
You didn't even. I don't even think you looked at it once.
I just think that was for like I don't know, just like security, like backup.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah.
Every time we've gone on a show, we've written like little like tiny notes, like a shred of paper.
Yeah.
With the tiny words just in case.
Yeah.
But
And we always nail it.
yeah, we've never needed it. It's nice. That shows improvement,
Hmm?
I've had a lot of people, like reach out to me about the podcast, and like they're excited we're doing well and stuff, but they say like I should do more, like we should do more for the podcast, like we should make like better thumbnails, and we should do different hashtags to get into the algorithm of the. So the algorithm will take you
Yeah.
to this. It's all about the algorithm.
Yeah.
I don't believe in algorithm.
Dude, I hate that shit.
I don't believe in that shit at all.
Yeah.
Because you can do all this dumb shit and it doesn't really matter. Like the shit people are doing now, like I'll see like famous comedians post clips from their thing, and they'll do like the subtitles on an Instagram clip. It's like, why are you putting subtitles on a clip? Like I can't fucking hear you. I can hear you talking. I know what you're doing. Why are you putting subtitles on a clip that you're doing on stage?
I don't know. Part of me gets at least that.
I don't get that at all.
Just for like, like maybe you're in a place where you can't like turn the volume up and you're like, well, I can still kind of follow along.
Well, then you
It's
don't
not-
need to be watching.
Yeah, I guess. No, but
And then the thumbnail
I-
where
I-
it's like,
Whoa!
whoa!
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. I am on board with you with all that. When it's a picture of I shit on a plate and gave it to Kim Jong Il,
Yeah.
and then it's like an explosion and then like
Yeah.
a nuke and someone's like,
Whoa! Holy fuck!
That's a little lame.
Yeah, or the title of the video is like, they didn't like when I did this.
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop
Just
that.
say what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Don't make clickbait and fucking algorithm. It all doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It really all doesn't matter. It's like, is it funny?
Is it funny?
If it's funny, then it will get views.
Yeah.
And if it's not funny, then it won't get views,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. Like, it's not, I don't think, dude, it's not all about getting views. Like, you don't have to trick people into watching your shit.
Mm-hmm.
If it's funny, then it'll get views. And if it's not, then it won't.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's totally fine.
And do you want do you want some video that's like some crazy I didn't breathe for 6 days, or
Yeah.
like something like that?
Yeah.
And, with like a bunch of views, or like something that's actually like funny and has like some jokes in there and
That's
is,
right.
and is genuinely hilarious.
Yeah.
With like less views.
Yeah, it's all about, like, I don't know. You and I like to do shit clean. We always use that word clean.
Yeah.
And it's
That's-
quality over quantity.
That's Steve Martin's word, by the way. That's not ours.
Yeah, he likes that word clean. It's
And he doesn't mean clean like don't say, shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Don't do any of that. It's like clean. It's a way of executing something.
That's right.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Depth over distance, man.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, this whole like you need to draw people in. You need to. Why am I clicking on this video? Then because you're interested in it.
Yeah.
And if you're not interested in it, then
Just
that's
don't click-
fine.
Yeah, they just don't click it, dude.
I only want like pure views. Like I don't want to trick. I don't want tricksters.
Yeah.
I'm not a trickster. I don't want to trick you into watching my shit. I just if you want to watch it, watch it. And then it's like the data is like pure. It's like
solid.
real.
It's more reliable.
It's really odd.
Yeah.
It's all backwards when you think about it. All this like, you're never gonna believe what I did. Whoa, fucking title and thumbnail.
We could name this whole podcast, I bought a nuclear missile off Craigslist.
Yeah, why not?
And then people will be like, they're not talking about a buying. It's
We
like, that,
didn't.
yeah, it's a trick. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just. I mean, every clip and even the podcast, the full-length episodes, the thumbnails are just I just pick one of the 3 YouTube gives me.
Yeah.
Because it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It
dude.
really doesn't matter, dude.
No.
And the titles are what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, and people will keep coming back if like they stumble upon this and they're like, that's a little funny. They're talking about Leonard Skinner a little bit too much, but that's a little funny.
Yeah. And they don't bullshit. We're
Yeah.
not like I think people are really sick of bullshitters, and everyone online's a bullshitter. So if you're not, then I think you get a lot more respect. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't even care about that. It's just like, here's some shit we said, and there's a clip and a title.
Yeah, dude. I'd rather people just like find this and be like, that was silly and a little retarded. But
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. The whole algorithm. No, you have to post it exactly 6 p.m. Western time.
Dude, I had a few people talk to me about that, about like Instagram posts, because I'm the worst with like posting stories. I'll like go out and like I'll get like a video of the Comedy Store, like a couple of pictures of us there, and then like the next morning I'll be like, this is what I did last night.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple of people like reach out to me. They're like, no, did you exact at 7 p.m. on a Wednesday? That's like peak hours. I'm
Yeah.
like, shut up.
Why'd you post it the morning after? You should post it the night of.
You don't know,
that way.
You want to know why I didn't? Because I was having a nice time. Because
That's right.
I was enjoying myself.
That's
out
right.
with friends.
Yeah.
Not on my phone.
And I still wanted to post something, so I took a quick picture and then waited till I was hungover in my bed to post it on the thing.
Yeah, dude, who cares?
It really doesn't matter.
Dude, you missed out on like 100 likes. Fuck it.
I don't
Who
want.
cares, dude?
It's so crazy.
I don't like 100 people, man.
No,
I
no.
like 9.
Yeah.
There's like 9. There's 13 people I like.
Yeah, let me less than that.
Yeah.
There's I like less than 13 people. But yeah, no, the whole numbers, but you could have had more numbers. I don't want more numbers.
You mean on this
fakely?
You mean on this fake doesn't matter app?
Yeah.
You understand? Like Instagram, people overblow Instagram. It's for when you're shitting.
Yeah.
When you're sitting there taking a fat dump, that's when you go, date memes.
I'll be here at this time.
Yeah, it's for when you're on the toilet, and it's for like getting the word out there that like, hey, I'm gonna be at this place this weekend. Come see me.
Or posting a cool picture.
Yeah.
But then when you post the cool picture, but you only got 20 likes. But if you posted it 2 hours later, you could have gotten 100. And if you use the right hashtags, I'm not using.
Yeah.
I'm not using hashtags.
I'm not doing that, dude.
I don't fucking give a shit.
Hey, here's my picture. Look at it or don't.
Yeah, if you like it, that's fine.
Dude, people get so like worked up about that.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Here's the picture.
It's fake.
Dude, here's the thing. Whatever you post, it doesn't matter when you post it, or what hashtags you use, or the thumbnail, or the fucking title is crazy in all caps.
Mm-hmm.
It like, if it's funny or interesting, people will see it.
Yeah.
I don't even like the word viral. Like, people will see it, and if it's not, then they won't.
And then
that's it.
If not, then do better.
Yeah, and if not, I'm fine with if not. I'm fine with people not seeing it. You know, we have clips on our YouTube channel that I think are hilarious with 3 views.
Yeah.
Then that's fine. 3 people thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But later on, more people will think it's funny. This whole algorithm thing. Oh, you gotta do the algorithm. It's bullshit.
And it's also really annoying.
Is it funny? Is it interesting?
Yeah.
Then you'll get some props for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's something Brian Callen taught us in an interview we did.
Yeah, we had this really cool opportunity through like a string of connections to talk to Brian Callen like a couple of months after we first moved here.
For like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
We
and
did a straight up interview with him.
yeah, and
no cameras, no nothing.
yeah, and the one thing he kept saying to us was just like boys, just like at the end of the day, just be funny. If
That's all that matters.
If it's funny, it'll rise to the top. It doesn't matter like what's attached to it.
Yeah.
Is it funny? If it is, it's good. If it's not, stop doing it.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's some of the best like comedy advice I ever got.
It's really good advice. I have a few things to talk about, but there's no like clean way to bring them up.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna bring them up.
All right.
And I just don't care.
Okay.
It's just gonna be a hard. Here's the next thing topic.
Let's hear it.
Okay. When I was like I was like a late teenager, 18, 19. We were hanging out. Me and a few buddies were hanging out in Nolensville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this. This is just an interesting story. There was this karate place. There was this karate school in Nolensville, in this like half strip mall sort of outdoor thing.
You mean the strip mall?
Yeah, the one.
Yeah,
like the one string of buildings that was a place for like 6 months, and then it was a different place.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was this karate school, and we were me and a few buddies were hanging out. We had like 3 trucks parked, all pulled in, 3 tailgates down, sitting on the back, drinking beers, smoking cigarettes outside of this karate place. And we just got done playing baseball at night. And so we were just sitting there. And anyways, this karate class gets out. And a few of my buddies start to make fun of the karate place. Not to the kids' faces. Like, the kids, like, walk out and they leave. But, like, a few of my buddies are like, oh, what are you taking a karate class for?
No, what are you, gay?
Yeah,
dude?
like, what y'all? Like all the stereotypes of
Yeah.
karate places. And I was laughing along. I'm guilty. I'm guilty, too. I was laughing along. Yeah, yeah, karate. That's so stupid. You know, what do you think? You're fucking Bruce Lee? That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the instructor overhears this. And he comes out. He walks back inside, and he comes back out a few minutes later with like some boards under his arm. And he was like, I heard you guys like making fun of karate. What's up?
It's a cool move. All right.
Cool move.
Yeah. What's up?
And
you're in my dojo now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We go silent. We were like, no, we were just like making joke. We were just like, it wasn't serious. Like, we were just making fun. And he was like, you guys know anything about karate? And we were like, no, we were just, I don't know, just hanging out. And he was like, someone, come here. And he points to me. And he goes, come here. Come on down here.
This guy sounds mad.
He was cool.
But he does sound upset.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got to him.
Yeah. And I'm guilty in this. I want to say that. But so I go down.
I'm gonna show those kids.
And he goes,
Karate's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Karate's cool.
Karate's cool. I'm gonna show him.
Yeah, dude. But
no, it's not, dude.
But I'll never forget this. I don't know why. But so I hop down off the truck, and I'm a young kid, and I'm like, "What's up? Whatever." And he was like, "Yeah, you guys think karate's lame? I guess you guys are making fun of karate." And this guy just he goes, "Hiya!" And he brings his leg right up to the side of my fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
And he holds it there. Like mid-conversation, he just goes like, "Wata, wata," and it's like right next to my face. And all my buddies, they go like, well, what the fuck? They're like, holy shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck. What the fuck? And he was like that's just what I do. Like, sort of attitude. He was like, I could have just taken your head clean off. And so my buddies laugh because I was in this sort of scenario now.
Yeah.
And then he brings these boards out. And he's like, you think you could break a board? And I was like, I could break a board. And my buddies were like, yeah, we could break a board. Ryan, he could break a board for sure. And he's like, all right, yeah, punch this board. And I punch it, didn't break it. And I was like, fuck. And my buddies are like, pussy, oh, yeah. You know, all funny. Like,
You are a pussy, though, for
Yeah.
not breaking the board.
I didn't break the board.
That's a big pussy move.
Yeah.
Not being able to break the board.
And I was like, I don't know. I couldn't break it. And I was embarrassed. And I'm embarrassed telling this because it sounds so stupid. But he was like, he taught us this lesson. He was like, you didn't break the board because you were thinking about breaking the board. Like, you weren't thinking about, like, punching through the board. Like, you need to not think about the board. You need to think about what's after the board. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he taught me this little lesson, and he was like, all right, now come on, punch the board. And I was like, all right. Dang, and I snapped the board in half, and my buddies were like, oh, fuck, yeah, it's crazy. And I was so interested in what this guy had to say. He was like, yeah, you broke the board because you weren't thinking about the board. You didn't break it before because you were thinking about you have to break this board. Mm-hmm. It was nuts. He explained it so much better than I am right now. But, anyways, this story ends with him just like summing up, just like, you shouldn't judge things before you have experience in them or whatever. He just taught us. He just came out and taught these fucking idiot teenagers this lesson, and I was just blown away by it, and it's just one of those weird moments I'll never forget.
I took I took something different away from that. What weird dude is walking out to a parking lot full of teenagers and being like, "Here's my foot near your face."
No.
This is my foot near your face.
No, that wasn't it.
I could have clocked you, dude.
No, that
I
wasn't.
could have taken you out.
I don't think that was it.
Now that you know I could have taken you out, let me get my boards of pine.
No, I don't think that was it.
No,
I don't think that was it. No, it was.
I teach karate in a strip mall. Now my foot's on your face.
I know you're being funny. But it was really fucking.
This
cool.
is the way of the dojo.
Stop. It was really cool.
You don't disrespect karate in my dojo.
Yeah, no, but he was like that.
Yeah.
But very serious. And I just remember after he left, I felt like such an idiot. It was just such a weird moment that sticks with me. I don't know why. I think about that. I think about that moment like every few weeks. I'm like, yeah, we were kind of making fun of these kids, but this guy comes out and fucking shows us up. He shows us up.
Yeah.
And I was the example. I think that's why it sticks out, because I was the example.
Yeah, if one of your buddies had been the example, you would have brushed it off.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think I would have. And I wasn't even the one initiating the karate, I wasn't like
you got singled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was joking and laughing along. But then I got kind of called out. And I got I got made a lesson, and it was really neat. And I don't know why, I'll think about that every couple of weeks. And it's just interesting.
That's a cool story, man.
Yeah, it was neat. You got any cool stories like that? You got any cool, like, humbling stories? Like stories where you really got, like, humbled? Because I was humbled by that. Like, I don't know why that sticks with me, but I was very humbled by that. I'll let you think for a minute.
No, I'm the best at all times.
Ah!
Yeah. Now that I just now thought about it, I'm the best ever at, like, most things.
That's nuts.
Yeah, never been humbled.
That's nuts. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, there's just one time I was, one time, it was, like, over the span of a few years, but, my close friends and I, we were on the wrestling team in middle school for a long time. And then we went into our high school, and we were kind of like hot shit. And this one dude...
Your year's wrestling team was hot shit.
We undefeated 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Not to brag, but I went in, and my freshman year, there was this dude, we're not going to name names, that was just like such a fucking dick to me, dude. And he was like a junior, so I was with him for like 2 years, and he was one of the team captains, and we were both in the same weight class.
Yeah.
And this dude was just a fucking dick.
Yeah.
And like we would always like we'd like train together because we were in the same weight class and everything, and like he'd always kick my ass and just be like this huge piece of shit about it, and I never liked him.
Yeah.
And then like right after when I was going into like junior year and like he graduated, he like it was right after we did this like training camp like retreat thing. We were on the bus ride back, and and I was like, dude, I'm gonna see this guy like one, maybe two more times. Like I was like 16, maybe. I was like, I'm gonna talk to this guy. I was like, I went like to the back of the bus. I was like, hey, you've been like a big like piece of shit to me like the whole like time I've been here. Like, why the hell is that? And he was kind of like he kind of just like sat me down. He's like, well, look at like where you are now. And then like myself and my two other buddies who had the same thing happen to them, I find out later.
Yeah.
We ended up being like the 3 team captains for like the next 3 years because
you guys ran shit.
Yeah, we like ran shit on that team, and he was like, I was like super shitty to you, so you could like do like step into my shoes, kind of.
Yeah.
And that was a real those moments when you sit there and you're like, oh, I thought this was gonna go this way. I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, fuck you, dude, you piece of shit. And then he kind of just sat me down, and I was like, oh. And then we were super cool. He would come back to practices the rest of the time I was at high school, and we'd be a really, really cool guy.
And it's one of those moments. I remember you going through this specifically.
Hey, I'd come home from fucking practice like this motherfucker.
Yeah. But then he sat you down, and he was like, why am I only doing this to you?
Yeah.
Why aren't I doing this to anyone else? Because you can take it.
Yeah.
And I know you can fucking take it.
Yeah.
And I know you can make something out of it.
Yeah, and
that's a cool fucking moment, man.
To have that kind of like insight, he must have been like 18, to have that kind of insight to like single me and my 2 other buddies out with, because he had 2 other friends that did the same thing to them that I found out later.
Dude, it was the top dog. They were the top dogs.
Yeah.
They were the top G's, bro. And they were like, okay, who's gonna be the next us?
Yeah.
It was you and your 2 buddies.
Yeah.
So they fucking railed you the hardest.
Yeah, just fucking kicked our ass, dude, the whole time.
But you guys took it.
Yeah.
Because they thought you could, and then look what you made,
Yeah, dude. 4 years undefeated.
It's pretty neat when you think back.
Yeah, it's a little neat. Also, I think it's kind of cool for like a dude, like an 18-year-old kid to have the insight, like, all right, like we're kind of on the up and up. Things are going well. We need to like, leave these guys with something. How do we go about it? And they're like, we're just going to be fucking shitheads to them for 2 years, and then turn them into captains.
Yeah.
And then we went and ruled Middle Tennessee for 4 years straight.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a humbling moment.
It was humbling.
Yeah.
And they taught you something.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's cool those moments where like in the moment you're like, why are you doing this to me, man? But later on you're like, oh, they were doing that because they cared about me. They were doing that because they cared, because they thought I could take it, because they saw something in me, not because I was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. I just thought it was like personal. I was like, why don't you like me, dude?
Yeah.
I haven't done anything to you, and you're just a big asshole every time we like talk, and every time we practice, you just toss me around. It's like, dude, come on. He
wanted to fucking toughen you up.
Yeah, dude, and it worked, man. So that was humbling.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's neat. It's neat those moments that you can only learn in time. You're like, this is the worst thing ever. In the moment, you're like, this is the worst thing ever. This sucks. Why is this happening? But then a few years go by and you're like, oh, that was supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. That was the greatest thing that ever happened to me, actually.
Yeah.
Like the worst time in my entire life was totally supposed to happen.
Yeah.
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 And everything that's followed. It was totally supposed to happen. Just because now is amazing.
Yeah, dude, now
And
now is so much better than like personally.
Yeah, and the future, like the now future, will be even better
Yeah.
because I learned from that future or past, and this past. This will be a past for me at some point. This moment is a past for me down the road,
Yeah.
and I'll learn from it.
Yeah. And the only reason that this has all worked out is because we never smoked pot.
That's right.
That's it.
You have to not smoke
Yeah.
pot.
If you take away anything from this, it's never smoke weed.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Never, like literally never smoke pot.
Don't even smell it.
Nah. Don't even look at it.
Yeah. Or say that word.
Because
even.
you'll be a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how pot works. You know? Like you smell it once, instantly. Loser.
Yeah, don't smoke pot.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that's it. No other forms of gender. We're going to do the email segment now. We have an email. It's bombingpodcast@gmail.com. We look at it every podcast. And a lot of times we don't have emails. But today we have one. So here we go. All right, you want to read this?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I can read.
You know how to read, right?
Yeah.
You do, though, right? I mean, because you have to...
Yeah, I can read it.
Yeah, all right. Okay, good.
All right, here I go.
Okay, yeah. You want me to read it?
Yeah, maybe you read it.
Okay.
Okay. No, guys, I can read. No, thank you for the email. We don't name names on the podcast. They emailed, "Hey guys, what are some of your pros and cons of the 4 seasons? Fall, winter, spring, summer. Love you tons." Thank you so much for the email. However, you are fatally mistaken because in Los Angeles there is only the week it rains and then when it's on fire, and there's no in between.
That's right. That's kind of all the
Yeah.
things there, all the seasons.
So I guess the pros of when it rains is that like it's nice out, it's a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
So like that week is nice, and then the rest of the year, when every street corner is actively burning, I don't know. It smells nice. It smells like
This
smells like a campfire.
Yeah. This
Feel-
isn't really an LA question. But I will answer it. What are some of the pros and cons for the 4 seasons? Fall, winter, spring, summer. I like... What do I like? I like fall. No, wait, I like winter. I like when it starts getting cold and all the shit starts dying. If I'm in Tennessee. I mean, because I can only relate all this to Tennessee.
Yeah.
I like when it starts getting shitty out. And all the trees start fucking shedding their leaves. And it gets fucking cold. And we gotta wear, like, sweaters and shit and jackets. And then we all go up to the Smoky Mountains up in Gatlinburg. We fucking rent a cabin with a hot tub outside, and we're all in the hot tub. This is me and my buddies. We used to do
Yeah, I did the same thing. Smoking cigars outside.
Yeah, smoking cigars in a hot tub, and with what it's cold out, but you're in a fucking cool cabin in Gatlinburg. You know, you go to a fucking steakhouse up there. I like winter, like fall, winter, like. But spring, I mean, it's hard to argue with spring. Spring's fucking cool.
I'm exactly the opposite. My favorite time of the year. This doesn't really happen in LA because like it goes from like raining and cold to like, hey, it's sunny and 70 again in like 2 days. But like, I like spring because it's like, all right, we're getting going. Summer's around the corner.
Yeah, that's cool too.
We're gonna hit the lake. It's gonna be 4th of July. We're gonna be shooting off fireworks. You know?
That's cool too because it's been shitty for so many months. And it starts to warm up, and you're like, "Yo, should we hit the lake?" No, the lake is still too cold to hit the lake. Mm-hmm. You know, you give it give it a few weeks, and then the water will be warm enough to fucking, get a pontoon or something. Spring is cool, but summer's fucking cool as shit because summer is when you can do all the laking, cliff jumping, kayaking. hit a river, fucking do a fucking tube down a river with some beers.
Go like rent a houseboat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just have a good old fucking time.
I'm a summer dude. I love summer, dude. That's awesome. Dude, no school.
Summer's hard to beat.
Dude, no school.
Yeah,
Dude,
isn't that weird?
dude,
Isn't that weird that even as adults,
Dude.
like we still look at summer as like, dude, there's no school. It's
Dude,
summer.
There's no school.
Yeah.
School's out, dog. It's summer.
I don't know why. Dude, I think that'll stick with you forever.
You're going to camp, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, summer's the best.
Summer is the best.
No more dumb teachers telling you what to do. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Summer's the raddest, dog. You and your friends can like skate the drainage ditch in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, summer rules, dude.
Isn't that weird?
You know what sucks? Fall sucks. You're going back to school, dude.
That does suck.
That does suck.
I'm
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that has been podcast number 35.
Shit.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This is actually an update. We have a very special guest coming next week. Please email the podcast so we have more stuff to talk about.
bombingpodcast@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us on Instagram at Ryan Jennings.
I'm at Hayden Wyckoff on Instagram. WYCKOFF.
This is episode 35. We do one a week. Tune in next week for episode 36.
With the special guest.
Goodbye.